So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. And first of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand one of the most complicated conjunctions in Vedic Astrology, and that is Mercury and Venus Conjunction. Why this conjunction will lead to a difficulty in your relationship aspect, sometime divorce, difficulties in getting married as well, because you need to understand the 6th and the 7th house lords, they are conjunct over there. In the Kalpursh Kundli, 6th house is actually ruled by planet Mercury with the sign of Virgo, and Mercury is a planet of multiplicity. If you look into the second zodiac sign of Mercury, that is ruled by Gemini, and it represents the multiplicity. On the other hand, if you look Venus, that is the 7th house lord. 7th house is the house of your marriage, relationships. So one aspect of this conjunction is deeply interlinked or associated with the relationship part. Next important thing, if you look, Venus is the controller of your 2nd house. So that is actually the money, wealth and savings aspect. This is also your family. 3rd house is your communication, your way of presenting yourself in front of others. So that communication lord is in conjunction with the wealth lord. So through your communication, you can earn a lot of money as well, and it signifies the career aspect. Third important part that is associated with this conjunction, if you look the elements, Venus is gaining control over the sign of Taurus and Libra, okay, and if you look Budha, Mercury, on one hand it's Gemini and then Virgo. So there is no any involvement of fire element in this conjunction. There is no water element present inside this conjunction. If you look even in the zodiac sign, so Venus is the controller of Earth, Mercury also having the significance over the one Earth zodiac sign, and Earth symbolizes materialistic things, materialistic possessions also. And on the other hand, if you look, the air element is also involved over there. So the element of air and earth is deeply associated inside this conjunction. There is no any other element, okay? You need to understand one thing, no fire, no water, only earth and air. So how this conjunction is going to operate in your astrological birth chart, let's try to understand in this video. And I sincerely advise all of you, whosoever is watching this video, please watch this video till end, because I'm going to relate the significance of this conjunction in the male chart as well as the female chart also. Because in the male chart, Venus is a significator of your wife. So this is going to give some different results in the male perspective, and in the female chart, Mercury and Venus conjunction is going to give some different results. So now how to understand this conjunction in a better way? Suppose this conjunction is present in your astrological birth chart in the 2nd house, maybe 7th house, 9th house. So how you are going to relate? Number first and very important thing, you need to check for the zodiac sign placement, like in which zodiac sign this conjunction is posited. If this conjunction is posited in the air zodiac signs and the earth elements, I will tell you this conjunction is more over the materialistic side. So this is a conjunction which is more on the materialistic side. If it is in the earth elements, if this conjunction is specially forming in the air zodiac sign, then this is a flirtatious conjunction, where I told you like this is a sign of multiplicity, so multiple relationships and these things. Although whatever I'm telling you, this thing is going to present inside this conjunction, so it doesn't matter like if you are having only in the earth element, so that other results are not going to happen, but the extreme results you are going to experience in your life if this conjunction in the air element, then 80% of the time I will tell you it shows some difficulties. In the fire zodiac sign, what is going to happen? This is extreme level of promiscuity, and even in the fire zodiac sign, what is going to happen? Venus tend to evaporate, because Venus is also having some level of water present inside this conjunction. So in the, especially in the fire zodiac sign, you are always sitting on the giving end. You keep on giving love, care, affection, support towards other, but you will not be able to receive these things back into your life. And in the realm of water, Pisces, where Venus is exalted and Mercury is debilitated, then I will tell you this conjunction is more on the spiritual grounds. But let's try to study the journey. Like suppose right now you are 24, 25 years of age watching this video, or maybe 30, 35, 40, 50. So how your pattern of life is going to be? First important thing, You need to understand with this conjunction, you are destined to receive money and wealth in your life, and this is for sure. It doesn't matter what is the time span. Now, most of you are going to ask me, like, give me the time span when I'm going to acquire riches. And here I'm not only talking about money, I'm talking about possessions, because Venus is going to show some valuable possessions that you are going to have. You can find out any individual with Venus and Mercury conjunction in the later stages of their life, when they hit even 50, 60, so they are going to have huge amount of wealth in their bank account. The reason why this conjunction is going to give the extreme wealth, because Mercury tend to multiply everything. So if it is significator with the wealth, so Mercury is going to multiply that thing. Even Venus is a significator of your wife or relationships, and that is the main reason why this conjunction will leads to multiple affairs, multiple relationships. Because what is going to happen, they will not be able to settle for one individual. And don't get me wrong here, this is absolutely true. I have tested this thing over multiple variety of charts, and even on the daily basis while receiving consultations. So most of the individuals that are having Venus and Mercury conjunction, they are mainly suffering from two aspects. First is the relationship part, their married life aspect, and second one is the career part. I have rarely encountered 1 to 2 individuals that are having some spiritual aspect connected with this Venus and Mercury conjunction. Because what is going to happen in the later stages of the life, after getting a lot of disappointments from the relationship, not be able to fulfill their like dreams and that kind of things, because this is a demanding conjunction. They demand love. They don't demand money, because money will flow towards them. They demand love in their life. Like, why I'm not receiving that amount of love in my life? Because one person is not sufficient enough to give them that kind of a love. They need multiple kind of emotions in their, especially if you're a female with Venus Mercury. It is very important for you to experience different emotions. Sometimes you need to visit to hospitals to look at the patients, how they are suffering. This is one emotion. Sometimes you need to visit to wedding, marriage ceremonies, so you need to understand their emotions. Sometimes you need to visit to some mother giving birth to a child, so that is, you need to understand that emotion, that is a feminine touch. And that is why you need to experience multiple different emotions in their life. And one person is not capable enough to give you that sort of emotions. And suppose you are not fortunate enough, you have not received that level of worthy love from your husband, then what is going to happen? These ladies, they look for the career aspect, and they grow in their career. Like, they achieve massive amount of success with Venus Mercury, because diplomacy is over there, charm is also present over there, communication is also present over there. So they know all the tactics how to become successful. And in the later stages, when they cross 35, 40 and even 45, then they tend to realize these things. Like, something is missing, and then they look for spiritual aspect. And actually they are not looking for spiritual aspect, they are looking for a good partner, some healthy relationship, and that is a need of this conjunction. You can mark my word, they need love and relationship rather than any other thing. And that must be very grounded relationship, because earth represents the groundness. So they need that kind of a love, the individual that have the ability to give the multiple emotions. Only then these individuals, they tend to feel comfortable. If you are living with the same partner, suppose you are a married person, okay, you are a male, let me give you one example, and you are living with the same partner from past 20-25 years, and you are not experiencing that level of emotions, it becomes very difficult for the male as well to get in touch with the same partner again and again, because Mercury is demanding the multiplicity. The actual charm in their life is actually only going to come through the relationship part. Now let's talk about the career aspect and business world. This conjunction is very good if you want to become a successful entrepreneur or a business person, because what is going to happen, I forgot to told you the significance. You need to understand there are total 12 houses. Look in which house this conjunction is actually forming, and that is the place where prosperity is going to enter into your life. The question of money and career is a very big question in most of the individuals that are watching this video. So that question is going to answered from the house placement of Mercury and Venus. Suppose this conjunction is forming in the 5th house. and that is the house of your children. So children is going to be the biggest source of prosperity in your life. If this conjunction is occurring in the 7th house, no matter if your relationship is bad, but still wife or husband is the biggest contributor of wealth. If this conjunction is forming in the 9th house, and that is the house of even the second child, first child is seen from 5th house, second child 9th house. So again the second child is going to become that prosperity or that level of person in your life. Even on the spiritual ground, sometimes these individuals, after not receiving that amount of love, care, affection and support, Venus tend to dissolve in the energy of Pisces, and that is the exalted realm. So most of the individuals that are having this conjunction in the later stages after the age of 42 till 48, because Ketu is going to get mature in between that period, and then the realization is going to hit inside these individuals. Like, I have did something wrong in my life. I'm not fulfilled, I'm not happy, I'm not feeling the sense of purpose. Irrespective, I'm having all the worldly pleasures in my life, but still something is missing. And then they seek spiritual aspect, because this conjunction is very good in the path of spirituality as well. If any of you who are watching this video have some sort of sufferings, because in some zodiac sign sufferings will definitely come. Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini. Don't think like that only this conjunction is sitting on the like very good basis. No, this conjunction in the bad basis is going to give a lot of suffering, emotional sufferings, emotional turmoil. This is not a physical conjunction, you need to understand. I told you no fire tattva is over there. If fire heat is absent from some conjunction, this is all in the emotional world. Even if you look in the like Kalpursh Kundli, so the heat is actually, heat or means fire is present in the trine, 1st, 5th and 9th house. So there is the absence of 1, 5 and 9 house. And in order for them to rejoice their life, to make them sense of fulfillment, it is very important for them to write a book, write down their emotions. They can become a very good writer, very good publisher, very good YouTubers as well. They can even like become very good astrologers also. I will tell you, I have seen many astrologers, very good astrologers. Some of the students that are learning Vedic Astrology, that are having Mercury and Venus conjunction, they actually have the ability to become a very good teachers in the field of astrology. Because Venus is naturally a kark of occult, mysticism, and Mercury is actually a practical approach. This is a businessman. So they can make business out of astrology, out of occult sciences, out of teaching Veda, like yoga. I have seen many yogic or spiritual teachers that are giving online sessions to teach yoga, meditation, this kind of a stuff. Even this conjunction work very perfectly in the other realms as well, in the technical sector, in the IT sector, even in the some construction work, all the other business, lawyers as well, doctors as well. But the missing link, if you go into these professions, emotional aspect is getting totally disturbed. So even in choosing the career option, one thing I told you, that is difficult question, but still with this conjunction I will give you some overview. Choosing the career option or picking which is going to be the suitable option for me, you must need to inculcate your emotional aspect in your career. You need to have some sort of emotional bonding with other people. Only then you are going to prosper in your career. Some sort of emotional connection. If you go into back-end kind of a job with this conjunction, do you think you will be able to like become that? I understand prosperity will come, but that mental satisfaction, no. Happiness part, no. Emotions must need to be present over there. If you are not receiving that kind of emotions from your partner, they look for other. And that is the main reason why these individuals have a lot of sufferings in the love life, these things and that kind of a things. But on the spiritual basis, I told you, this is a very pious conjunction. Even there are a lot of karmic backlogs. And why I use the word karmic backlog here, because you need to understand one thing. 3rd house is the house of struggle and hardships. This is actually the realm of Gemini, which shows your enthusiasm, your willpower, your ability. This is an initiation. So, okay, 3rd house represents initiation of something. Maybe you are initiating a new relationship, you are initiating a new career, you are starting something new, you are planning your baby, or anything. So that initiation part is ruled by planet Mercury, and the execution part, that initiation in the third house, and that struggle, hardships, everything, execution part lies in the sixth house. So Mercury help you to initiate and execute, but third house lord is in conjunction with seventh house lord, that is your marriage, your relationship. So struggles are actually entering into the relationships, irrespective of the zodiac sign placement. Sometimes depending upon your mental attitude, like you are a positive person or a negative person, depending on the positive mental attitude, this conjunction have the ability to uplift you. You have the ability to uplift yourself from the ground, no matter right now, even if you are broke, no money, nothing, you have the ability. Initiation is over there, execution over there, so upliftment power is present over there. But if your mental attitude is bit negative, then this conjunction will lead you towards downside, extreme downward direction. Because but I have learned by like looking or analyzing charts. Actually, I love discussing my thoughts with other people. I love communicating. Like if this conjunction is present in your chart, you can tell me your life history, what you have experienced. So based upon that knowledge that I have gathered, I'm giving you practical information. I don't know what is written in the books and this thing. I have no idea, but this is the practical experience that I have learned and I'm sharing with you. And as I told you, you need to pick or choose the career option, especially from the emotional aspect, service oriented industry, maybe healing business. So you can make that business. Job is also good for you, but you will not be able to continue that job. Even in the banking and financial sector, because Mercury is a kark of banking, transactions that are happening. So mutual fund managers, hedge fund managers, I have seen lot of intraday traders that came to me for stock market, share market consultations. They are having this conjunction, and they are doing this thing from past 15 years, 20 years. They are in the same career field, very stable, very good career. So this conjunction have the ability to give you very stable amount of career. Don't worry about that thing. No matter irrespective of the age, you need to check your Vimshotri Mahadasha cycle when these planets are actually hitting Venus, Mercury, or this thing. So in that way, you will be able to understand the crux of this conjunction in the much better way. So I hope you have found some deep insights in this video. If you have any queries and any consultations with regards to this conjunction, please contact me at my email ID, and I will try my best to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and please share my YouTube channel with your friends, family members who are in love with Vedic Astrology. And you can also follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.